That's a nice bike. That's a nice Triumph. Is it a speed triple, maybe? Oh, sounds great too. Yeah. Gotta love the bikes. Gotta love the bikes. Alright, hey. There's a handsome guy. Alright, here we go. Oh, that sounds great. My baby. Alrighty. At least now no one's gonna stare at me. You got a big pink cat on his face. What's wrong with him? You can't be manly. You can't be manly with a pink cam on your face. I'm just giddy. I got my baby back, baby back, baby back. Come on, mister. Yeah, baby. Good. Alright. Now, see, on a day like today, it's nice and warm and beautiful outside. I'm really tempted to sport my half helmet so I could have my face out in the breeze. Then I couldn't talk to you all. What a tragedy that would be. Travesty, tragedy. So, I have on my FFH. Thanks. Great day. I got my bike back. I'm a happy guy. $269. Not bad for gas. $269. I wonder what you folks are paying for gas these days out in the world there. $2.69 a gallon for gasoline, and that's the cheapest place right there, according to the Interwebs. I wonder what all y'all pay out in the world. 4 times as much, I'd imagine, in some places. But I think in Europe, it's like 4 times as expensive. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's some crazy stuff. Oh, it's gonna get foggy. So, let's see. What's up in the world with my Kaylee 7? My Kaylee 7 is happy to have his bike back. Yes, I am. Happy guy. I was going crazy without my bike. I'm telling you, it's hard. I mean, not like I could really ride it because it was rainy all week, but whoa, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? What are you doing there, pal? I gotta get back into the swing of things here. Damn. Pay attention to what I'm doing here and stop vlogging. So, while I was awaiting my bike, while my bike was in convalescence, due to my own error. I was online and I was looking at a video about the new Harley-Davidson Sportster compared to a Honda Shadow, I think it was. Sorry if I don't remember that correctly. I don't remember what type of Sportster it was either. There's so many of them. Hard to figure out which one's which. But anyway, so I read the comments, and they kind of disturbed me. There's a lot of people on there just going on and on about how crappy Harley is. Oh, Harley's is expensive, and it's, you know, a piece of junk, and the people who ride them all wear the same gear, and they all ride the same bikes, and they're a bunch of sheeple, and they buy into this phony American crap idea the bikes are made in America. They're paying all this money for just junk. And the things that people have been saying about Harley on there, it's like they frothing at the mouth with hatred for the brand. And that really kind of aggravated me. Maybe I should go on more like Honda sites, look at Honda videos, you know, and see if Harley guys get on there and start saying, "Oh, you're riding a bunch of Japanese crap." I really ought to check that out to see if there are Harley people cruising the Honda websites to hate on the Hondas and Kawasaki's and Suzuki's. Then I was, in looking at the comments, somebody said something about how the Honda had copied the style of the forks of the American cruiser type bikes, and it was basically just like a Harley copy, right? And that's one of the big arguments, is that Japanese bikes, the cruiser bikes, they look like copies of Harleys. I've heard that argument before, but I gotta say, I agree with some of it, because a lot of them look like exactly like, you know, soft tail standards and that kind of thing. People like that style of bike. So if one company is successful at it, other people are going to do the same thing. Cruiser bikes are basically inspired by Harleys and Indians. You could say that it's an Indian copy too, sort of. Indian didn't really last as long, but I think a fair argument could be made for that. So the point of it is, this guy says, "Oh, they're just copies of Harley," so the forks were anyway. And somebody else writes in, "Well, the forks on the Sportster are Showa forks, and Showa is a subsidiary of Honda," which is true. Showa forks are Honda forks. So there's a Honda fork on a Harley. So right there, your idea that Harleys are American crap goes right out the window, because the forks are Japanese. So they can't be all bad. And the other thing too is, sure, the forks are made by Showa, but the plant is in Ohio. They make motorcycle and automobile shock absorbers. So I imagine it'd be cheaper for them to be making, you know, the forks, the lower forks or whatever, in Ohio, and then just sending them up to Michigan or Wisconsin or whatever, than it would be to ship them all the way from Tokyo, wherever they make them. So, sure, you know, the Round Eye is making Showa forks in Ohio. So the profit goes back to Japan, but at least an American's getting paid to do it. It bothered me, and I went on this other site just to see how many other parts of Harleys are made, you know, in Japan or wherever else. And I found this website called American Angst, and it's on the Delphi forum. And this guy really just he has a book-length diatribe against Harley, just absolutely despises it. If he could nuke Milwaukee entirely, Wisconsin off the map, I'm sure he would. That's how much he absolutely hates it. And if he could kill every Harley rider in the world, just run them off the road, I'm sure he'd be tempted. I've never seen such vitriolic hatred all over a type of bike and the people who ride them.